Alright y'all, so we're going to be going over how to jungle farm and get fed pretty quickly in Arena of Valor. Now starting off, before we actually get into it I do want to say please drop a thumbs up on the video if you support the channel, it really helps me out. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to cover in this video is starting out. When the game first starts, never go directly to the jungle. That's the biggest mistake that I see, and it constantly happens. It's honestly the biggest reason that we lose games right now. I'm losing all of my games when my team starts off going to the jungle, so the other team takes down the tower just super quick, because I do it to other teams. Like that's literally how I win most of my games, and that's how I carry my team the majority of the time. Because using Violet, I don't have to be in range of the tower. I can shoot the tower from long range. And yeah, so I just basically just keep shooting at the tower, poking at the tower, and I destroy the tower while the other team is still in the jungle. Like I literally just destroy the tower before they even can get to it, because everyone does it. Like I don't know why it's such a trend for people to start off and run right to the jungle, like the jungle monsters are going somewhere. And I guess it's because so many people don't know how to play, so the wrong people try to take the jungle items. Or honestly, the people who are in the jungle most of the time don't even belong there, and that's another big issue. But the reason I do want to cover this though, don't start off going in the jungle, because towers in this game go down fairly quickly. If you lose a tower, you cannot get that tower back. You can always catch up and get fed. You can always take your time and defend and continue to get fed. It might take you more time, but what's the rush? Why are you rushing? As long as you don't lose your tower, there's no need to rush. Like they can be as strong as they want to. If they can't take your tower, what good is that strength going to do them? So that's why it's very important. You have to be able to think logically about these things. Like it's not smart to sacrifice a tower in order to try to get a little bit strong, try to get some type of advantage over your team, because that's basically giving them the advantage. It's not about who's the strongest, it's about who can take the most towers. Like you can literally have the strongest team and you can get caught off guard. All it takes is you to get caught off guard and the other team takes out your strongest player first, the person who deals all the damage. All they have to do is take out that player, and then they can just kill your whole team. Even though you all are stronger, then they'll just take your towers down. Like literally, strength does not matter as much as being smart matters. So you have to make smart decisions in this game, and that's why that's something that I really want to shed some light to, because that's how I'm losing. That's the majority of the time that's how I lose. I lose because my team either farms or something. My team is farming jungle at the wrong times, or the other team, and I win because the other team is farming their jungle at the wrong time. And I take it, I mean, when it's not me, obviously it's not as frustrating when it's not my team, because yeah, I 100% take advantage of that. But when other teams do it to me, and the majority of the time that I lose, it's not just one person doing it. Like if one person was the person just in the jungle, that's carryable still. The problem is the majority, like you'll have 3 people on one jungle side. Like that means there's 2 lanes wide open. We'll lose like 2 towers we'll lose 2 towers in the first 2 minutes. And it's not even being defended. It's not like anybody's getting killed or anything. They're just not defending the tower because they're so focused on the jungle, which I don't know what's so fascinating about the jungle. I don't get the appeal whatsoever. But that leads me into my next topic. Only certain heroes should be jungling to begin with. If you're a tank, you shouldn't be in the jungle. If you're a mage, you shouldn't be in the jungle. Like why would you be in the jungle if it takes you forever to kill something in the jungle? Why would you be there? Like I'm an ADC, and I know early game an ADC, it takes me a while to kill something in the jungle. So if you're not even supposed to be dealing damage, it's going to take you twice as long as it takes me. So definitely know your role, know what you're supposed to be doing, because it's definitely helpful to know these things. Like it kills me. Like I've lost quite a few games because the tanks wanted to jungle. By the time they finally got a kill on the thing in the jungle, we had lost like 2 towers, and it's happened multiple times. But there's nothing that I can do, because if I leave my lane, then they're just going to take my tower. So either way, the tower is going down, and more than likely it's always an instant loss. It's always an instant loss because people go right for the jungle like it's something important. I really don't get it. So know your role and understand that if you're not supposed to be in the jungle, it's okay to support someone who is supposed to be in the jungle. Like if there's an assassin on your team and they're in the jungle and you want to go over there and get some of that gold with them, go ahead and help them kill it, and make sure you let them get the buffs or whatever. But go ahead and go stand next to them just so you can get some of the gold and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. But don't sit there and try to basically take it by yourself, because you're just going to take forever. And also the way you want to efficiently farm the jungle and stuff like that is you want to clear your wave first, then go in the jungle, kill one thing, then go back to your lane. If you try to take out everything in the jungle, by the time you do that, more than likely they'll be up to your tower and they'll be able to take out a tower. You clear a wave, you push the wave up, you go take something from the jungle, you go back, you clear that next wave, then go back to the jungle. It's not just you sit in the jungle for however long it takes you to kill everything in the jungle, because that's not how the game is not going to wait for you to get fed. It's not the game, no, everyone's not going to stop and say, I wonder if this person is fed yet. Let's all just stop and not try to take his tower down because he's not fed yet. That's not the way it works. Your only responsibility is to protect your towers. That's the point of the game. So yeah, you want to protect your towers. You want to make sure you're farming efficiently, and that's the best way to farm. You clear a wave, and then you go to the jungle. Then you go back. You clear another wave. Like, it's just back and forth thing. That back and forth motion, that's all it takes. That's really all it takes. And then you also have to have decision making, because if you, like, one thing that I do a lot, I don't even farm jungle. The majority of games I don't farm jungle because the other team is farming jungle. The other team starts out the game in the jungle farming, and that tells me instantly they don't know how to play. So what I do once I see them doing that, I go straight for the tower. I don't go to my jungle at all. If they're not there defending their tower, I go straight for the tower. I take out that first tower, because once I take out that first tower and push their wave up to the next one, then I have all the time in the world to kill everything in the jungle. And yeah, it's just a lot easier. So it's all about tactics and making the right decisions, because that's all you have to do. Once you take out that first tower, you can push their wave all the way up. So they're gonna have like 2 waves to deal with before they can get back to your tower. 2-3 waves to deal with, which gives you more than enough time to kill everything in the jungle. So yeah, it's all about tactics and being able to think your way through certain situations. So yeah, never start off going right for the jungle. Be aware of what type of heroes you put into a jungling situation. Also, I know that there are heroes designed to jungle and stuff like that, but it's honestly debatable at this point in the game if they're even needed and useful in the game right now. Because when it comes down to junglers, that has to be a strategy. It has to be something where you're working with your teammates and you actually understand what you're doing as a whole. The entire unit needs to understand what's going on. Otherwise, you're just going to be going up against some other team who doesn't have a jungler, because jungling is not possible. Most people don't even know that exists. Most people don't know that this is not some League of Legends type of game. It's not to the level of League of Legends where everyone playing this game knows how to play a MOBA. Everyone playing this game does not know how to play a MOBA, so they don't even know that the jungler role is an actual role and what the jungler is supposed to do or anything like that. So more than likely, you're trying to be all super pro and super jungler and stuff like that. You're just leaving your teammate open to take on 2 people, because more than likely there's going to be 2 or 3 people in one lane, and if you're going around jungling in a jungle, you're not helping anything out. Yeah, you're getting strong, but what good is being strong if your team keeps dying or you're losing towers? So those are pretty much all the pieces of advice that I have for you. Those are the tips that I wanted to get across. I think that that's very, very important in order to get fed fast and farm and jungle and stuff like that. You have to understand, basically you have to understand when to jungle properly, and you have to take advantage of when the other team's not jungling properly, because if they're not jungling properly and you take advantage of that, that gives you more time to jungle. Like taking out their tower first early on, you can push their tower all the way up and then just keep farming your jungle as much as you want to, and then you're good enough not to let them take your tower. You're golden. You basically just have free reign to farm the whole time, and you could even push their lane up and start taking their jungle, because they can't take their jungle, otherwise they're going to lose another tower. So yeah, it's so many ways you can play it when people don't know how to jungle and farm, which most people don't. So yeah, this is just a few tips that I wanted to give you all. Let me know if I missed anything. If you think that I missed something and you have something that you'd like to do and you have some advice as well, leave that in the comment section below, because I definitely like to hear what you all have to say, and I like to basically discuss what everyone thinks, like everyone's viewpoints and stuff like that. I definitely want to hear what everyone has to say, so go ahead and write that in the comment section down below. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.